Last time on the Django Joe show. A whole lot of real shit. Know what I'm saying? Go check out that episode. This is episode number dose. AKA, it's cool to be alone. You heard me? It's cool to be alone. You feel me? So pretty much we had to take an admin break between episodes because guess what? The advanced classes are out now. I am reachable on Teachable. RateYourVibes.org is still a spot to make it hot, but Teachable is where I got these classes. Go get them before I have to put these boots to those asses. You heard me? And they're so nice at a price of 10 to win that you'll put in all of those extra fake emails so you can buy them again. You understand? Know what I'm saying? I ain't playing. But yeah, we got a lot going on. I am working. If you can't understand that, I am working. Life of a one-man band making it do what it do. But pretty much, you know, Tropicana Sunrise, that is on the way. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting in work in May. I told you. You heard me? The Tropicana Sunrise is on the way. The second single off Tropicana Sunrise is Soulja for Life. You're going to catch that video in a couple seconds. You know what I'm saying? You can catch the other music in the background, man. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? And what else we got going on? There's always something going on here at the 4HFI. Oh yeah, more books. More books for the looks, you know what I'm saying? Definitely got more books on the way. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, y'all go catch this music video for Soulja for Life. I appreciate y'all being here, you know what I'm saying? Episode B. Episode number 2, make it do what it do, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to be alone. Why? Because that's when nature starts to fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shouts out, yo.
Hey, man, they got these people out there getting high, playing Call of Duty, really thinking they soldiers, you heard me? Hey, man, if you want to take your puss ass down in there recruiting office, take your whole ass down, that's why your bitch always love me, you heard me? I'm a real soldier, I'm high. I told you and I showed you, I'm a soldier for life.
What's going on? I still ain't came here to play with nobody. You heard me? I don't know why you think I did, know what I'm saying? Welcome to episode 2, aka it's cool to be alone. Alright? It's cool to be alone. Real for real. Let's kick it off with number 1. Jealousy and envy. You heard me? The reason that I say it's good to be alone is because you never know who's jealous of you for being yourself. They are copying people's personalities out here. Let's just keep it plain. You heard me? Like at this point in society, we are all coming to the realization of this. Like you can go in any demographic and they're talking about narcissism at levels. You heard me? So it's real. Like people will just to copy you so they can be you, because they have low self-esteem where you have high self-esteem. You get me? And an example of that is, again, let's say for my women out here, your homegirl who's been lame her whole life, all of a sudden copies you to get a guy that she likes, you know what I'm saying? But the guy's gonna end up falling in love with your personality, and she's gonna realize that later on. So she might put you in a situation to go to a party and get left alone, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for people now. It don't matter who you are, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you are. You can get envied for anything, you know what I'm saying? A person can be jealous of you for anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a disabled veteran. You know how many people that never joined the military who don't like me for the fact that I'm a disabled veteran? They're like, oh man, if I would have joined, I would have been this, that, and the third, but you didn't join. Did you, bitch? You know what I'm saying? You know how many people are mad because they didn't have the opportunity to join the military? You know how people, do you know how many people are in the military that are jealous of people in different branches? You heard me? Like, I'm an Army veteran. You heard me? I am a soldier. You heard me? We make fun of the Navy. We make fun of the Marine Corps. We make fun of the Air Force. We make fun of the Coast Guard. But let you do it, and I'm on your ass. You heard me? That's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's all in jest sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But you know how many people that get in their feelings that were in the Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, or the Marine Corps? Not the Marine Corps, you know what I'm saying? They're the Marine Corps jokes back. You heard me? I funked with the Marine Corps. Heavy. You heard me? Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to all the branches, you know what I'm saying? But when we were active, y'all know what time it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different world in the military. You know how many people wish they could have experienced that? You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, there are a lot of fine-ass women in the Air Force. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? I would have loved the opportunity. What? I would have loved the opportunity. You dig? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from all around the world. You heard me? Like, they are noise. They are noise. But know what I'm saying? But, you know, Army women nice as fuck too. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, when you get every guy knows this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all got our players. You know what I'm saying? What we all said? We all said, Air Force, Navy, Army, Coast Guard, Marines. You know what I'm saying? That's how I run it. Because I ain't seen too many fine Coast Guards. I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? Back to the point, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you never know why a person will get jealous of you. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And a person, like, in the world that we live in today, they really sit down next to you. They really, literally sit down next to you. Don't like you at all, but they won't say it. You heard me? Like I said, I'm from Florida. I speak spicy naturally. You heard me? So if you don't, or if you can't handle me talking regular, hey man, don't hang around me. It's a real reason I do not hang around people, because like this filter that I have, I say what I want to say. You heard me? And if we're cool, hey man, you better have thick skin. You heard me? But you know, it is what it is. But it's just like, you know, that's how I talk. You feel me? You know how many people get jealous of the fact that they can't talk how you talk? Let's say you from the West Coast. You heard me? People get jealous of you because they don't speak West Coast. You're from New York. People get jealous of you because you don't speak New York. I'm from Florida. People get jealous of me because they don't speak Florida, but then they come down there and it gets real. You heard me? Like, it's wild. And it don't matter at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You really need to watch your company for that reason. Jealousy and envy. It's the most pusillanimous thing out here. Like, you'll never know. You'll be sitting around somebody for years thinking y'all boom cool homies or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out that he hates you for the fact that he can't be you. You get what I'm saying? Like, like, look at me. I'm a dark-skinned god. You hear me? Like, I am a dark-skinned grown man. You heard me? I handle my shit. You know how many people that aren't dark-skinned that hate the fact that I'm dark-skinned and I'm doing what the fuck I'm doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. But this is the world that we live in. So adapt. You heard me? And with that being said, let's go to number 2. Gang stalking. This happens. This is another reason that it's good to be alone. Straight up. My boy be sitting like, man, this man talking Jay out the whole time. Like, yeah, that's why I got my own. You feel me? Yeah, man. But let's keep it real. Gang stalking happens. This is a real thing that people really do. You're like, what is gang stalking? In my opinion, there are different definitions. I'm putting one in the corner. But my version of what gang stalking is pretty much, you know, you got tiers of narcissists. You got, you know what I'm saying, your lower tier, your mid-grade, your high class, and your S-class narcissists. You know what I'm saying? Everybody plays a role. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And we're all, not we're all, but they're all looking for this, you know what I'm saying, the target. Who's the target gonna be? And if you're like me, a person that stands out, a person that stands for, you know, I have values. I believe in integrity because integrity has helped my life in so many ways, so I stand by it. You heard me? Like somebody that's respectable, commendable, you know what I'm saying? They'll look for you. And at the lowest level, you know what I'm saying? The midway, the high tier, and again, the special narcissists, they'll all stalk you. They'll all, you know, maneuver you into situations to either get hurt or get sent away. Because again, what they do is they copy your personality. They copy everything about you that they like and then discard what they don't. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta really watch out for that, because the reason, in my opinion, that when certain veterans snap, the non-suicidal veterans, the homicidal veterans, the ones that say, look, I learned how to do this for real, I do not play with me. You heard me? Us type of veterans, know what I'm saying? The reason, in my opinion, that in cases where it's been multiple situations where people have been, you know, taken care of in a sense, you know what I mean? I'm not condoning, but I'm just saying in a way that I say, you know what I'm saying? I think that happened because of gang stalking. Like, it only makes sense to me. Like, in order for a person to be that paranoid, you'd have to have nobody to trust. And what they do is they sit there and it's pretty much, it's to damage your reputation. They'll go for your insecurities. They'll shame you. You know what I'm saying? And if you're like me, I'm not ashamed of nothing. I ain't never did nothing worth being ashamed about. You heard me? Like, my resume is clean. You feel me? It's a reason I talk the way I talk, and it's a reason I walk the way I walk, because I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, you ain't finna try me. I mean, they say it's pimp or get pimped out here, but I ain't no hoe, and I ain't with all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't handle myself like that, you heard me? But, you know, with the gang stalking thing, you never know. And that's the ugly part about it, because imagine how many lies this is distorted from people, you know what I'm saying, being in situations where they didn't know that, you know, that's really not your homeboy. You heard me? Like, that's your biggest hater right there. Some of y'all smoking with y'all biggest haters right now. You heard me? Let's call it spade a spade. Some of y'all just toss the drink up, happy birthday with, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all done toasted with some of y'all biggest haters, you heard me? And y'all won't know it until it's, you know what I'm saying? You won't know it until you do it, and I hope it ain't too late when you find out. Watch for patterns, you know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest things with gang stalking is they all tell on themselves. That's how I found out, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're all, it's kind of like they're all reading off the script. You heard me? Like, they've done this so many times before. Like I said, in my opinion, narcissism is just a loop. It's an unhealed damage loop. So you never know if you're really talking to somebody that thinks they're talking to you, or if you're talking to trauma. You heard me? So when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, gang stalking, one thing I would say is have a plan to leave in advance, always. Because the thing with gang stalking is they'll keep doing it. It's got to keep going up until you're scared. They got to scare you. And if you're like me, you're going to have to live every single bit of that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the pump fake guy. You hear me? And that's where, you know, the crash dummy comes in, the S-class narcissist who nobody really cares about. That's usually your lamest friend, your junkie friend, your friend who's been getting his ass whooped by his baby mama and child support. Those guys, that's the special ones, because they got to get close. You get me? Or for my ladies, you know what I'm saying? Your biggest hater is your homegirl that copies you on the slick, for one that, you know what I'm saying, steals your style. Got a man look just like your man, but one that's, you know what I'm saying, probably funking your man on the low. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever demographic that you're into, you know what I'm saying? But it's your close friend. Those are the S classes. And they're all in it. You get me? Because it's just like they're relaying information to make you look bad to everybody. It has to damage your entire reputation, which is why if they don't get you to, you know what I'm saying, if you're smart, you can see it happening in the beginning, you can, know what I'm saying, like me, I'm like, bro, I'm an NCO. You feel me? I deal with dumbass adults all the time. I've been in a leadership position my entire military career. I know. You think I ain't never been under investigation before? You think somebody ain't never lied on me before? You think, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know how to move people around? On a government level? Like, come on now, y'all doing this pussy ass shit to civilians, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get caught all the time. You think there's not enough information out here about what y'all are doing for me to not sit back and study it before I move? The fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying? Like, people look up to me for a reason.
I thrive. I not only survive, but I thrive. You know, and I'll make you look real dumb in the process. Fuck with me. You hear me? But it's just like, you know, with gang stalking, you gotta sit there and just, you know, have a plan to leave. Because what they want you to do is hurt them, or hurt yourself, or put yourself in a situation to again get sent away for a long time. And there are a lot of people right now that got gang stalked in situations that are just not realizing right now. You heard me? And the thing about gang stalking is also is that when people realize it, again, like I said, what happens to narcissists is once enough people see that they're full of shit, they turn on. It is what it is. And that leads to number 3, extortion. You'd be surprised how many people that were gang stalking you, for those of you who have survived gang stalking and know exactly what I mean, know what I'm saying, that were being extorted into doing so. You get what I'm saying? You never know why somebody is next to you, and I'll keep on saying that. You never know. You never know. Somebody could have lost a big chunk of money. You know what I'm saying? I need you to do me this favor here. You know what I'm saying? Go scout Cuz right now. You heard me? Scout his ass. Let me know everything that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Relay all that information back to me. I don't care how fake you gotta be. I need to make sure that he's moving like X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? They'll scout you. They'll send, you know, like me. When I got out of the military, all my... there's different versions of Django, you heard me? Like, you got the version of me when I was growing up, the wild-ass Duval version of me, man. And there's some wild-ass people that are, you know what I'm saying, 6 feet under or behind the walls that know my face and know that I'm solid, you heard me? And it's just like, I can't hang with them kind of people no more when I became an adult because we're living 2 different lifestyles and they'll clash. But it's respectful when we see each other because we understand we're on 2 different routes. But it's always been what it always is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. But when you see, you know what I'm saying, when I got out, I wouldn't hang with people that would be on, you know, others, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not on that no more. Like, I'm grown. You hear me? I've survived and moved on, and I'm a way better person after joining the military, which turned out how it turned out, you dig? But it's just like, you know, with extortion, you never know what somebody, like for me, I was on pause for 5 years in the military. So while I was in the military, those 5 years where people are out, you never know what somebody was doing. You never know what kind of person they were evolving into when you were away in service. You get what I'm saying? Which is why I say it's cool to go back home, but I wouldn't necessarily like recommend it like that. And I wouldn't recommend going to your spouse's hometown. I'd recommend y'all finding a place where y'all can mutually, if you're with somebody or if you're by yourself, finding a place that's brand new to you that works. You feel me? Find your new home. Because if you're like me and you've seen some things, you know, like when it comes to extortion, you never know who owes somebody a favor. You never know who's in debt to who's got, you know what I'm saying, like the oldest play in the book, send a bitch at you, you know what I'm saying? Like you never know who's gonna do that. You heard me? And with the, like I said, women don't like women. You'd be surprised how many women, they got their heart fucked over because their homegirls set them up with the person to fuck them over. You know what I'm saying? The bitch sat there and learned her homegirl, set her up with I'm talking about the enemy. And it is what it is. And bitches will sit there and watch their homegirl get hurt because you look like the type of bitch that hurt me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't let shit go. Vindictive. Which is why I don't play with emotions. You heard me? Because you never know, ever know. Like I said, I remind people of their daddy. I remind people of their daddy in a good way. So, you know, if you mess me over, you don't know who I know. You don't know who I was helping out. You don't know who was like, you know what I'm saying, who was happy to hear my voice. That no longer has access to me because I cut everybody off. I'm not with the game. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but at the same time, I'm moving on. It's bigger than me. You get me? But with that being said, the reason I don't say names on this is because you don't know who I know. You get me? Like, you don't know who would be really upset to find out that you had a play in me having to move the way I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to be held liable for somebody getting hurt. Which, again, when I say extortion, you never know who had to, you know what I'm saying, break their code and atone for what they had to atone for when they finally realized, you know what I'm saying, like, he a real one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit y'all doing pussy as fuck. I'll take my L. Hey, bro, move like this. Hey, bro, watch out. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to every single woman that realized that all men ain't evil when they finally got to sit down and talk to me. You heard me? And it is what it is. That's why, like I said, I would never get mad at women. not like that, because I understand different things. I understand how things move, but it's just like, you know, shouts out to every homegirl that told me, you know what I'm saying, the people around me wasn't the kind of people I need to be around, and I adjusted, you hear me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Which brings us to number 4. The only way to grow is to be by yourself. It's to be by yourself. Because you can sit here and keep manning up all day. You're a grown man. Okay, cool. How you a grown man, but you depending on X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? So what happens when I take away X, Y, and Z and you ain't got nothing? Can you stand on your own? You heard me? I can stand on my own. It's been proven I can stand on my own too many times at this point. You heard me? I don't, you know, I operate a different kind of way. Because I've seen what people do to people, you know what I'm saying? I've seen behind the scenes stuff. Like I said, I've been under investigation on the government level for many things I'm not going to talk about. I've seen a lot of wild stuff. I have survived a lot of wild stuff, and it's a reason that I tell y'all. You heard me? Like, it's, you know, PTSD is real, and you can work through it. Social anxiety is real, you can work through it. But when it comes to growing, that's something that experience is going to be able to teach you. That's the only way you're going to learn it. And the only way to grow is to go, you know what I'm saying, on your own. Because imagine if you're one of them kind of people that, you know what I'm saying, you think you're tough, you think you're, you know what I'm saying, about that action, until you realize what everybody else realizes, you know what I'm saying, you're only as funky as your last cut. You feel me? Like you're only as good as your last play. You heard me? Nobody, they forget quick out here. They forget quick out here. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? If you know how quick they forget you out here, you move a certain kind of way. I'm not putting myself in no situation to kill, be killed, go to jail, or get put in a situation for me to, you know what I'm saying, be the person on the stand pointing somebody else. Why? That's stressful. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to move in a way that works for me. So I ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying, nothing that ain't the type of person I can go. You know what I'm saying? Like another way to put that is, the way I look at life is, if it'll cause me to not be able to go to sleep, I have no business doing it. You hear me? Like, if you knew the amount of things that I've seen that took me years to be able to sleep about without alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a year in alcohol off, like I'm a year off alcohol, but it's just like, it's some things that took me a minute to be able to go to sleep about, you heard me, that I've done behind this uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is what it is. But it's just like, I wouldn't have known that I could handle those situations if I wasn't in a situation by myself to do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot of things. You heard me? And it's just like, I cut the umbilical cord. I don't depend on nobody. I don't call nobody. I don't need nobody. And one of the most beautiful feelings in the world that a lot of rich people don't experience, a lot of midway people don't experience, a lot of low class people don't experience. I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just saying this to say, is the ability to not care. I don't care. I don't have to care. Your opinion doesn't mean shit to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, my bills are paid regardless. I'm doing this out, not out of the kindness of my heart, but because if you knew what it was like to be a part of that 1% that gave a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Let's put that one out there. Yeah. But just because me and you wear the same uniform does not mean that me and you put in the same amount of effort. You heard me? And I've seen some very poor examples of people in uniform that make it really hard for us out here. You get me? So I'm being the change that I want to see. But it's just like, when you understand that, you know, you're an adult after a certain age, whether you realize that or not. And if you keep acting childish, they have a place for people that want to continue doing dumb shit. You get me? And it's just like, when you move a certain kind of way, you understand that. You understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can look just like this and talk to billionaires and millionaires. I'm like, how do you know that? Because it's what I do all the time. You think I walk around these $1 million neighborhoods smoking weed and I'm keeping to myself? No, I'm saying hello to people. They know my face. You hear me? I'm not big in Mommy Chula, but it's just like, you know, they know, hey, man, when you see that guy out there with the, you know what I'm saying? They're like, he's cool. He's not like, you know, he's actually cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm a business owner. I handle myself like a business owner. I'm always at work. When you see me out and about, I'm doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not living in the past. And the only way that I got to do all that was cutting the cord, cutting everybody off. Being able to say, I stand on my own, by myself. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? People are compliments to life. You feel me? Like, they're not necessities. They're compliments. You feel me? Like, you don't have to be around nobody. And that's one of the most, I guess, crippling things about life is when you see the people that always had enablers, always had people to run to, always had somebody, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, your parents bought you a car, oh, you know what I'm saying, your dope boy uncle done hooked you up with another snap, you know what I'm saying, whip you up a whip, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like when you got people like me, I had to work for everything. I was the scapegoat, the black sheep, you know what I'm saying, the one that everybody talked shit about but had no idea what was really going on. I'm not saying that to start up anything, but I'm saying that as, you know, this is just my life. You heard me? I had to work for everything. I think one of the main reasons that I was respectable and still am, you know what I'm saying, is the fact that I'm not afraid to work. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm not afraid to, you know what I'm saying, get dirty. I'm not afraid to, you know what I'm saying, do it legally. Because at the end of the day, it's bigger than me. You heard me? I already knew at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if I'm out here hitting licks and selling dope, what's that gonna lead to? The grave in jail, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? So what was the point? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'd rather do it legal. And my legal route was the military. It worked out for me, you know what I'm saying? Find out what works for you. Understand you don't need people. Understand you don't have to have nobody around you to be successful. Understand success is just a word, bruh. You feel me? Like, to me, there's a lot of low self-esteem out here because a lot of people really don't commend. They don't, you know what I'm saying, clap it up. They don't say, you know what I'm saying, good job to other people for shit. So you never really know. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, just to wrap all this up, if you ever heard it in a minute, hey, I'm proud of you. If you're doing what you gotta do in a way that's legal, in a way that's keeping you out of trouble, in a way that, you know, you may not be around a lot of people, at the same time, your life is slowly getting better because you cut off the type of people that would hold you back. Hey, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Keep going. Fuck their opinions. You heard me? If they're not telling you something constructive, because there's a difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism. Am I telling you something rough, but at the same time it's building you up? You hear me? Or am I telling you something rough and it's tearing you down? You hear me? Pay attention to that. You feel me? And if somebody got something to say about you, ignore it. Ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. It's that easy. Because at the end of the day, your life is your life. Nobody can be blamed for the fact that you didn't take steps that you needed to take to be where you wanted to be. You heard me? It's as easy as that. If you want a better life, it may be tough, but it's possible. I'm living proof. You heard me? If you feel like you can't, just understand you can. And you need to stop saying you can't. Because words, you know what I'm saying, thoughts become words, and words become, you know what I'm saying, actions, and actions become your habits, and your habits become your karma. So if you want a better life, if you want that good karma, keep doing positive things. Keep working on yourself. Understand you have flaws. Nobody is perfect. And if somebody says they are perfect, you might want to move away from them. You feel me? That's that ego talking. You hear me? I'll spark out this thing again. Hey, man, it's been a word, you know what I'm saying? And like always, go get them classes on Teachable. That's where I'm reachable. HFVibes.org is start to make it hot. I appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me on episode 2, making it do what it do. The nighttime vision, you feel me? Hey, man, we're coming back next week with more words that I gotta speak. You hear me? I appreciate y'all. You already shout them out, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I promise with you, you got this. Make this week count. You hear me? You only got 24 hours.